What's up, M.A.J. Customs fam? Welcome back to our channel. If you are new here, I'm Amanda. If not, welcome back. Okay, you guys, so today in this video, I will be showing you guys how I made these cute custom birthday, I guess they're gonna be like gift bags, you know, treat bags, gift bags. I'm not quite sure, but the customer just wanted me to put a design together, and I did. Happy birthday and the child's name. So I have to do 25 of these, and of course the majority of them I will be doing off camera, but I will be walking you guys through the steps on how I did them, temperature, time, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna also show you guys everything that you guys are gonna need to create these cute custom birthday gift bags. They can be used for any special occasion. They don't have to necessarily be for birthdays, but they are really cute, and they come with the drawstring. Okay, all right, you guys, so without further ado, let's get right into this video. Okay, everyone, so first things first, I will be using the Blanks Galore sublimation paper. I also have a sub. It does not necessarily have to be this brand, because I'm still going to insert butcher paper inside my gift bags. Okay, so I'm using 11 by 17 because I want to be able to put a few designs on here all at once. Okay, you'll be needing some heat resistant tape. Be careful what type of tape you guys choose. We had ordered some heat resistant tape in the past, and it looked at yellow, and it left like a yellow residue on our fabrics and stuff that we were using at the time. And get some scissors. I'll leave the link that I use to purchase our heat resistant tape that when we came across it, purchased it. It comes in a pack of 4. We have not went elsewhere, so we continue to buy the same ever since we came across this one. Okay, so next you will also need a sublimation printer. We are going to use the Epson EcoTank 8550. Now, we had to convert this printer into a sublimation printer. Okay, so if you're new to this sublimation and stuff like that, and you're crafting, you're just getting started, we had to convert this printer. Okay, so this is not regular ink. This is sublimation ink that is inside this printer. Okay, next you will be needing some butcher paper. I have our butcher paper up here on a roll. Okay, so this is the butcher paper I will be using. Not least, we're going to need a heat press. To make these custom bags, it does not have to be this big. It could be a smaller version heat press. It does not have to be this big, but because we also make shirts and other items, we have the bigger heat press. Okay, guys? Okay, everyone, so for my design, this is it right here, the Hello Kitty. I just went on Pinterest and found it. Okay, so I picked this picture out, and then I put it in Remove BG so it could take the background off, and then I just uploaded it in Silhouette Studios. That's the software I will be working with for this design today. It's going to be Silhouette Studios, and then I just added the happy birthday and then the child's name down here. So for the size, this page size, I believe this one is 8.5 by 11, but yeah, so for the page size I'm using is going to be 11 by 17. So you would make that bigger and make this one 17. Okay, and your page should look like this. And then of course you're just going to, I had mine facing like this because I was trying to see how they would fit on an 8.5 by 11, but we're going to go bigger. So this is what you should get here. I already have them flipped. So remember, when doing sublimation, you are to flip your design. Okay, so it looks reversed, or backwards I should say. Okay, so we'll flip. Let me give you the design size, you guys. So it is 5.41 in height, 5.419 in height, and 3.400 in the width. Okay, so that's what I have this one as. And then of course we're going to move this one up, and this may be a tight fit, but we're going to make this work because we're trying to save paper and not waste paper. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and put them like that. If I got to bring it down, I will, because I could just cut around here, okay? And then we could just duplicate all these. Oh, this one has to be flipped. Do you see that? Okay, let's flip it. Bring her in. And move this one over just a tad bit. Okay, flip this one. Bring her down, bring her over. And let's bring these ones up because we gotta get as many on here as we can. My heart may get cut off right here, but I'm okay. I'm not worried about that. And then duplicate again, okay? All right, so you should have something like this once you guys are done, okay? And then of course you'll just go over to print. I don't have my printer set up to here, so I have to go in, of course, and change my page size right here. My printer is actually on the other side of the room. I'm more by the heat press. So once I get my printer set up, all the settings and stuff should come on, okay? Okay, everyone, so my printer is plugged up to my laptop now. So up here where it says printers, of course, it's on the 85, the Epson EcoTank 8550. Then I'm just going to go down here to more settings. Let me get you in the camera. And this is where I'm going to change all my settings. So my paper source is going to be, of course, the rear paper feed, 11 by 17 for document size. And for my paper type, I'm using the premium presentation paper mat, okay? Color is going to be color and quality is going to be high. And then we're going to go up here to more options. And of course, make sure that our color is set at custom right here. So you're going to go to advanced and you're going to hit the ICM, okay? Once you have all that done, you can just hit OK and hit OK again. And then of course print. It's not showing me my document here, so I have to just trust the process that it's going to print this out on the 11 by 17. Okay, guys? Okay, everyone. So I printed out my designs and they were coming out fine, okay? They were coming out fine. And I was down to printing my last few designs. And I threw away the paper and I wasn't thinking to show you guys this. My Hello Kitty has lines in it, okay? She has lines. I'm going to show you the difference. Lighter, and she has lines all through her. This was when I started printing, and this is what I ran into. So, with that being said, I printed out enough prints to hopefully finish off the 25 gift bags that I need to do, with hopefully no more mistakes. One of my pictures, I didn't see, it was a black blowout right here. That came from it being somewhere on the edge of the paper. And a lot of times, if you're not looking real close, you can miss that. So I use this bag as a color. I wanted to see what color I was going to go for, and I stayed with this one. I didn't go lighter. So, and I'm keeping this so I can use it as a practice bag, okay? So I can see what the colors come out moving for in the future if I have to use these bags again for another birthday or something. I have bags that I already ruined that I can keep to practice on. So anyhow, moving forward, I believe I have enough designs. My sublimation printer, and I'm gonna put, I think I took a picture of it. It popped up on my printer screen, maintenance box full. Alright, I already know what that means, because when we first started this, we had the big black Epson, I think it was the 7720 printer, and I remember having to replace that maintenance box on that one. So I went ahead and just hurried up and ordered it, so hopefully it'll get here. I will be making a video on that one too, on how to do it. It's just quick. It's nothing major. So yeah, you guys, I just thought I'd let you know that it doesn't always go smooth. So I'm done printing my designs because this is what I'm getting, and it's only going to get worse. So I have enough, I believe, left so we can move forward. So this is my design. Now let's get ready to press. Okay everyone, so for the bags, you see how they look wrinkled. Now you can do this or you don't have to do this. I like to take the wrinkles off, so I'm going to place them on the heat press for only like 10 seconds and then pop the top back up, okay, and pull them off and then let them cool down for a second and then put my design on there. All right, okay, so for the bags, you guys, the strings here, you don't want them to touch. If they touched, I had pressed 2 of them that the strings barely touched and they kind of like almost melted together. So you make sure that the end here with the stitching and the string is hanging off the printer, okay? We do not want none of this to touch the heat, none of this, okay? So the rest of it, you lay it down, and then I'm just going to place my butcher paper right over it, just like so. Close it. I said just for 10 seconds. My heat press is set at 390. Well, it's supposed to be 400. So I had to go up to like 402 just to get it up that high, you know, for the temp. And then 60 seconds. But again, I'm only going down. I'm only pressing these for 10 seconds. And then they look like this. Okay. So remember, time, 60 seconds, well, to first press is 10 seconds, I'm sorry. And then we're going to go back in with the design. For that time is 400 degrees for 60 seconds, okay? All right, let's place our designs on them. Okay, guys, so I'm getting ready to put the design on. So what you're going to want to do for this part is make sure you slide some butcher paper in there, okay? I just ripped off a piece, folded it, shoved it right on in there. And this is not... I'm gonna place it right here. And how I know where I want my design to be, this is the design. You kind of want to eyeball it and you want to try to center it, okay? You kind of want to center it. And since, okay, so that looks about right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do 2 at a time. So I'm gonna put this picture here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dress this one up as well and put the butcher paper in there, okay? And put the picture on there. Okay, everyone, so my pictures are taped down on here. And if you guys are wondering, well, how are you gonna get them to be like centered on everyone so they look the exact same? I'm going to bounce off of my first one. And when I press these and I pull them off, I'm gonna do the same for the next ones. I'm gonna line them up, make sure, because you can see through where your wording is in your pictures. You can kind of get in there and see it. You can kind of see the design, see that? So you can kind of see where it's centered, where it's placed. And I'm just gonna bounce off of the one like I did here, here, and then my next ones I'm gonna line them up next to each other and kind of get an idea of where the designs should all be placed, okay? All right, let's get ready to press. Okay, everyone, oh, I don't know why those lines are in there, but I hope you can see how I have it laying on the heat press. And I'm just going to take my butcher paper and lay it right over the top, just like so. Okay, and now I'm going to close the heat press. And this is going to be done, the pressure is, I would say, light to medium for the pressure, okay? And again, my first press to get the wrinkles out was only for the 10 seconds. Pop my heat press back open, let them cool, and then add the design and put both of them back in for 60 seconds at 400 degrees, okay? I'm gonna let it count down. I'm gonna hold this when it hits 0. When my time goes down to 0, I'm not gonna let this pop open. I am going to open it myself, okay, you guys? So I'll be back. Okay, everyone, 2 and 1. And I'm going to open it slow, because when working with sublimation, if you guys all been there and done that, or if you're new, it's a thing called ghosting where your designs possibly can move. And yeah, it's just, it goes all bad. All right, here they are. I'm going to remove them and let them cool down. Okay, everyone, they cooled down. I removed the paper, the design, and this is what they look like. They came out so cute, y'all. So cute. Okay, here's this one. And my butcher paper, I'm just going to reuse this. I'm not even going to cut any more off. I'm just going to reuse the ones that are in here. All right. And move on to the next ones, okay? Okay, everyone, so I just want to let you know that for your butcher paper, it tends to start getting a little dark. And if that kind of scares you or you're kind of worried, I don't know, something may happen to the fabric or whatever, you can always, you know, get a new piece. Even for my ones that I'm using on the inside, I did insert some new pieces because I saw they were getting a little dark. So yeah, just keep in mind that if you feel it starts turning colors, whoops, and you don't like it, just go ahead and just pull out a new piece. All right, you guys? Okay, so I'm about to finish up and then I'll be back to show y'all the final results. Okay, y'all, so this is what I was talking about. How I got that black ink mark on one of the bags. This right here. See that? Yeah, it's because right here along the edge, you can see it, and it's even right here. Yeah, so be careful when going to print your designs. Make sure you look at your paper, oops, real good, because it's right there on the edge. You can see it. Yep, you can literally see that. I'm sorry, right there. That's what happened here. Yeah, and I didn't catch it. Okay, all right, let's move forward. Hey everyone, here's the final results. There is 5 in each stack. Okay. They came out so cute. Here's 5 back here as well. So 5, 10, 15, and then 5 here. Okay. That's 20, and then 5 here. I did all 25, you guys, and I didn't, other than the machine stopping when it did, I did it pretty quick. Yeah, so everyone, other than the printer messing up in the end, which I'm so thankful that I printed out enough prints and extra, I think I printed out like 1 extra sheet by accident. I honestly did not know I had set it over on the DTF printer. So everything worked out. All the bags got done with no issues other than the black I showed you on the messed up one. They all just look so cute, right? And a great idea. So again, this was the only issue I had, and then I showed you guys how I got that. Before I forget, I purchased them off Amazon. They are a pack of 36 bags. 36, okay? And they are size 7 by 9 inches. All right? White sublimation. I think it was white sublimation party bags. Gift bags. White sublimation gift bag. Okay, you guys? So I hope you guys like this video. Thank you so much for coming along with me and seeing, you know, the reality of things, what we run into, especially during like orders, when we have big orders. That is like the worst time that we run into accidents and, you know, stuff just starts messing up. But that's just life, and hey, we fix it and we move forward. So yeah, you guys, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Stay blessed. Bye.